Imagine this. You leave your newborn baby in a hospital, trusting they're in safe hands. But what if those very hands became the reason your child never cried again? This isn't fiction. This really happened. In the early 1960s, in what was then Czechoslovakia, a quiet, seemingly gentle nurse worked in a maternity ward. Her name was Marie Fikachková. To everyone around her, she appeared calm, responsible, even kind. But behind that ordinary face was something no one could have imagined. At first, nothing seemed unusual. But then, something disturbing began to happen. Healthy newborn babies who were perfectly healthy when admitted, with no medical complications, started dying without explanation. Doctors were confused. There were no clear causes, no visible illnesses. But there was one chilling detail. Every time it happened, the same nurse was on duty. When the investigation began, the truth was far more horrifying than anyone expected. Marie confessed. She admitted that when babies cried, it triggered sudden, uncontrollable bursts of intense anger inside her. And in those moments, she used her hands to apply severe pressure to their heads until the crying stopped forever. During interrogation, investigators handed her a doll. Without hesitation, without a trace of emotion, she demonstrated exactly how she did it. The room fell silent, but inside, everyone was shaken to the core. Marie later claimed she suffered from a deep, pathological fear of children. Psychiatrists who examined her described episodes of sudden impulse loss, moments where she could no longer control her actions. But the question remains. Can a mental condition really turn someone into a killer? Or was this simply an excuse for something far more sinister? In 1961, Marie Fikachková was held accountable for her crimes and executed. The exact number of victims was never fully confirmed. But what is certain is this. A place meant to bring life into the world became the scene of unimaginable horror. And this case leaves behind a haunting question. How can someone trusted with the most fragile lives become their greatest threat? If you think this story is over, think again, because stories like this remind us of something deeply unsettling. Darkness doesn't always hide in the shadows. Sometimes it stands right beside us. If this story gave you chills, subscribe to Real World Narratives for more, because the next story might be even darker than this one.